Ladies and gentlemen, the situation is serious. The situation is very, very serious. Over in Washington, people are running around in all directions. After the fatwa was officially issued by the highest Iranian religious authorities against the president, the one from Uncle Sam's country, the United States of America and his little vial, Benjamin Netanyahu. Yes, for those who perhaps didn't watch the previous video conference we conducted about this significant fatwa, the highest Iranian religious authorities have indeed decided to formally designate these two prominent presidents, these two influential leaders, as individuals, who have unequivocally declared that they are at war with God. God the Almighty, the all-powerful and supreme being, God the Almighty. To that end, the irreversible decision was made to proceed with handing them their ticket, giving them the ticket to eternal rest. Yes. So, in order to achieve this goal, Iran has set up a fund, an amount that has been collected voluntarily. The amount is colossal. And this amount is presented as the ultimate reward for the person who manages to carry out this task, to remove from the world of humans those who are designated, who are declared muharab. Muharab, as we mentioned earlier in one of our video conferences, muharab are those who are at war with God. And these two are designated as such. So this evolving and increasingly complex situation is indeed causing very serious and significant security concerns within the political and governmental circles of Washington, D.C. What is the amount they have set as a reward? In this video conference, ladies and gentlemen, this is the news we are going to discuss. But before we continue, this video is very, very, that's it. So give it lots of likes, go ahead and like it, even those who have never liked before. And above all, leave lots of comments and share this video conference as much as possible. The matter, if not finished, is slowly starting up again, very slowly. I really mean very slowly. Yes. And it feels like Israel, which had imposed a unilateral ceasefire on itself, simply wanted to step back, to take a break in order to rearm properly. Yes. Now, the issuing of such a significant and far-reaching fatwa has truly profound implications on the international stage, affecting various nations and global relations. Security concerns. According to official information, this fatwa raises serious security concerns, particularly for the president of Uncle Sam's country. When I say that, you already know. Yes. You know which president I'm talking about, especially for him and for Netanyahu. Although the Iranian government has not given a direct order, such religious decrees can incite individuals or groups to act, as was shown in the Salman Rushdie case after the fatwa issued against him. We still remember. I'm not going to go into certain details. So today, Washington is truly facing an unspoken concern because this is a decision that has been made. A religious fatwa. So anyone could use it. Anyone who shares the mindset of the Iranians could use it, especially since there is a bounty. A colossal sum of $40 million. Yes, that's the amount that has been set. You give the ticket to eternal rest to the president of Uncle Sam's country. You get your 40, they give you that. And these are people who, when they make a promise, they keep it. That's what makes it scary. If you go after a head of state, they pay you. You give him his ticket to eternal rest, and they, in turn, pay you. So this truly motivates and sharpens the appetite of those who naturally possess the ultimate ambition to rise up against all of this, which they perceive as being outdated, as being entirely outside the true spirit of God. People who, by nature, go after those they see as attacking God himself. all the more. So when there's a bounty involved, and then the fame that will follow, and all the theories about paradise in case of failure or whatever, on that side, there's a kind of whitewashing of the whole thing. I don't want to say everything outright, but I hope you understand. There you have it. So this fatwa contributes to a new escalation of the already high tensions in the region. It is seen by the United States and Israel as a direct threat and an act of ideological aggression. Yes. It is perceived by America and by Israel as a direct threat and an act of ideological aggression. That's right. And the international community, how did it react? Because the situation took another turn with the establishment of the bounty. So, let's say Iran is inciting acts of terrorism. Since if they themselves can't do it, others will do it in their place. And you know very well that Iran, I'm telling you once again, that Iran has every capability to cause harm. So the international community is watching this situation with concern. Yes, the implications of a fatwa of this nature are serious because it can legitimize violence in the eyes of certain believers. Here's the problem. Such a religious decree, as we mentioned earlier, will lead some believers to say, yes, we are acting within the law. It's legitimate. That's what they might tell themselves and take ownership of it. And then using violence, anything that is not good, it must be made clear. Violence is not good. So, therefore, the reactions of the concerned governments and international organizations are awaited. The concerned governments have not yet responded. This would allow for an assessment of the consequences of this declaration. But while waiting for their response, Iran is seriously preparing itself. Through its allies, Iran is preparing itself very, very strong. Yes, because if such an act is carried out, listen, it will be something else entirely. May God protect us from that, by the way. Yes. So how is Iran preparing itself? Russia has just given a very strong boost to Iran. In one of the upcoming video conferences, we will talk about this news. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, here is the sad news. I'll be back with more news shortly. This was the voice of your one and only samurai.